Hello everyone, I am the Coding Zeta, and this is my third day doing Traditional Historic in January 2021. Still using the Uro ramp, or Sultai ramp, whatever you want to call it, so nothing has really changed there. It's going to be match 1, and this is an obvious keep. Oops. This is much better. What do I put back? Honestly, I'm thinking just keeping the 4 lands, because Uro can hopefully draw me out of stuff. I have Eliminate for something. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of the... No, I need to keep the Defeated Pools. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to get pitch the Nurse and hope I draw some action. These are cool sleeves. Oh no. Okay. Yep. So I probably want to take the Guardian Idol here, so they can't possibly ramp to turn 4 Karn. I was thinking Ugin, but I can't take one of the Karns because I have another one. I don't have answers to any of this stuff. And even if I take Ugin, they can just play Karn and get other stuff. So I'm going to take the Guardian Idol and hope they miss some land drops. Okay, that's not the worst thing they could have done. They can still miss. Move the Scry here, and if they keep it on top, it's land. It's not land. Okay, so that's actually not bad for me. I'm gonna play this feud. Actually, I need action. Actually, I need green sources too, so I will play this. There's not... I don't need to leave Eliminate up, because they're not going to have a 3-mana spell I can hit with Eliminate. So this is during their upkeep, trying to scry again. Okay, so that's a land. Yeah, that's a land. Okay, Maelstrom Pulse is going to be good. There's no point in Maelstrom pulsing the Mazemind Tomb, because if this next card is a land, they just go Karn anyways, and I don't have an answer for Karn. So, I'm just going to Uro here. I don't really care too much if Uro gets graveyarded. Ugh. And I'm drawing the wrong cards right now. These eliminates are, I'm pretty sure, 100% dead, except against, like, Guardian Idol or Crawling Barrens. But by the time he eliminates mana for those, I'm probably dead anyways. Because it eliminates nothing against this unit. So the Scry it's not a land. Okay, so Maelstrom Pulsing would have been good there, but it's still a risky play, and that's probably yep. There's the land. And there's no point in actually... Oh, I do need a Maelstrom to do something. Oh, they're just gonna Hedron Archive here? Okay. Part of me wants to land? Okay. That's actually good, because now I can possibly get Lurrus sometime soon. So, I'm going to sack this for a forest. Sack this one for an island. And I can play both Nissa and Narset. And they're probably trying to get Ugin in play, so I'm actually going to do this on 3. Threat their creatures. That's actually perfect, because now I can, when they kill my Hydra Creases with Ugin, I can attack them down. Get a free scry. They cannot play Ugin and a Karn this turn. They needed 1 more mana. So taking this Guardian Idol might have actually saved me, or really brought me into this game. Okay, they're actually going to stand down. Go for Sorcerer's Spyglass. That's fine. What are you gonna do? Name Nissa? I have this Maelstrom Pulse. I don't want to play Nissa because then they can just Ugin Nissa. Alright, another arrow is good. So I'm going to attack. Hydrate Crisis. Cast Arrow. Oh, that was a great draw. So now I can just counter whatever they play. And then get Uro onto the battlefield. So if what they drew is a land, they're definitely going to want to play Ugin first, thinking that they can play Karn. Yeah. Okay. So now I will attack. I drew another eliminate. That's exactly what I wanted, game. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I still have 2 more arrows. Yeah, I'll play this. We need the lands. So now they might actually be in trouble, but Karn can still grant tons of value. It depends on what goals is in this deck. They eventually can get to Ulamog and Ugin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so they're definitely not playing Ugin this turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw an untapped land, I can actually play Nissa, Maelstrom Pulse the Spyglass, and then plus her. And they're gonna get a Golos. Okay. Sure. They're gonna play Guardian Idol. So So I get Narset, which is pretty good. Let's start off by attacking Karn and attacking with Uro. That's annoying. Right, so 2 Karns down. Narset. And go for something good here. Yep, that's fine. Honestly, Thoughtseize wouldn't be too bad, because then I can just take Golos out of their hand. I like that card. Ashiok seems good here. End the turn. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could worry about Ugin. Yep. Can't do anything about that. X is equals 3, sure. Let's Growth Spiral. Oh, you get to play land? Sure. One, two, three, four, 5. So I can attack down with Nissa and have this active Nissa and lots of mana. And then next turn I play Ashiok. They would still keep Ugin, but Ugin can't kill anything. And this gets an additional threat on the board? Yeah. The swamp. They can constantly shoot. They can shoot down my land, though. That's the only. But no, the next time turn it just dies. The main reason why I'm still worried is because I've drawn 3 cards that did nothing against this deck. Yep. Yep. Sure. So let's play this land. Let's bounce Golos. So what else is in their hands? I know they can get the Sorcerer's Spyglass back, but Extinction Event, okay. Can't actually activate both castles. I'm a mana short. Maybe I should have untapped the forest. Okay. If I lose Ashiok and Nissa, I get to keep the island and kill Ugin. They could shoot Ashiok down, but then I still have Nissa. Yeah. This is colorless. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Hydrate Grace is actually a pretty good draw. Attack Ugin. So I can actually Hydrate Graces for 6 here. Draw 3 cards. I can actually Tails End one of the activations here. Ugin, okay, that's fine. You gonna kill Hydrate Graces? You gonna make a token? Or what are you gonna do? What does this do? Yeah. How do I cast everything? Oh, because it costs 3. This was free. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So I think what I need to do here is play the forest. Draw a card. Play this untapped. Draw a card. Play Nissa. Untap Breeding Pool. And I can counter one of these activations. That's actually not that bad. Because that's like countering 3 spells. Up to 3 spells. And it taps them out for the turn. Come on. There we go. I don't care about that. They already have enough mana to cast something like Ulamog. Okay.
Lies beyond vision.
Yeah, they can attack Nissa. That's fine. I'm not worried about activating her. Okay, so let's start off by cycling. It's a thing. I have so many cards that are just so bad against this deck. Let's cast Eliminate, because I'm gonna activate the one of the castles here. They get a creature, or they get a card, whatever it is. Let's play. No, let's not play that, because this is actually less life if I need to play on if I play it untapped. It's one less life. So let's draw. And then I can decide if I'm playing it tapped or untapped or not. At least I'm getting their Ugin off the board this turn. Cast Growth Spiral. Oh my god. Can I find the removal spell for this Golos? Extinction Event does it. Okay. I only had to draw like 4 cards. Name on. Castle. So I have Aether Gust to at least protect Nissa. I'm pretty sure they have nothing to stop this, so it's not really a risk attacking like this. And then they're dead next turn unless they have something. And I'm actually not dead to Ulamog, so actually that's not true. They're not dead next turn. They have Labyrinth. They can leave Labyrinth up. They have creatures. I have 3 Eliminates. Am I gonna actually win this game against basically brown artifacts with drawing 3 Eliminates and an Aether Gust, no, which actually does anything to the deck? Okay, so they are casting Ulamog. What are they targeting? Castle sort of makes sense. Take action. Float black. Why not? So I'm actually not dead to an attack by Ulamog here. And I still hit them for 6? Cast Nissa. Attack Nissa, or not attack Nissa. Activate Nissa. Attack. I lose probably Breeding Pool. Sure. And even if they attack me next turn, I have these 2 removal spells, so it's not like I can kill 2 creatures. I can't stop Karn. It's not over on either side just yet. Sure.
I will not lose another friend.
Sorcerer's Spyglass is good. But that means they can't attack with... Actually, if they attack with Ulamog, I win. Because I have 2 Eliminates in hand. Obviously not the Eliminate for the Ulamog. Sure. Yeah, they can only activate 1 creature. Please attack. Please attack. This would be the probably one of the craziest Ulamog losses. It's like, you attack, mill me for 20, and still lose? Why are they attacking here? Did I lose my other Maelstrom Pulse? I don't see it. So I actually could just still draw a Maelstrom Pulse. No, there it is. Okay, so... Is there any way I can die by taking 10 here? Oh, but they can remove an attacking creature from combat. Okay. Okay, they actually have the mana for that. Shoot. I'm not playing Casualties of War. I don't think I have an answer now. I think I actually do lose. I forgot that they had the Labyrinth, even though I mentioned it earlier. I think I just have... No, I take the 10 here. I die. I think I just need to activate Castle and see what I draw. Oh, but then I can't, I still have a chance to block. So let's activate Castle. I'm going to 10, so this forces me to block, but I need a way to get the last 5 points of damage in. Thoughtseize does not help. So now I have to block. Oops. Why oops? You had the answer. This is not an oops. Okay, let's see what the last 2 cards in my deck are. I'm pretty sure I don't have an answer for Sorcerer's Spyglass. No, they're just lands. Okay. I have actually no answers. But I did really well for drawing all the worst cards. So I want Shark Typhoons. I want Doom Whisperer. I want Negates. Mystical Disputes, fine. I want this Nursa. I want Brazen Borrower. Take out Aether Gust. Eliminates. Extinction Vent's actually not bad. Actually, it is. It was kind of clutch, but didn't really help. I don't know if I actually do want this Mystical Dispute. Yeah. Take out a Nissa and an Uro? No Gross Brow. Run it back like that. So that was a very close game. Assuming that I drew 4 cards that really didn't matter. I'm going first. I have Uro. I have Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I'll keep this. I do need to draw lands, but I have 28 lands in the deck. So. I need to draw lands, game. I need to draw land, so I'm actually gonna cast this now. Okay. Phew. I'm gonna bounce that though. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce it now. I really needed to draw a land. Come on, game. I have 28 lands. Why do you always seem to give me lands when I don't need them and no lands when I do need them? Okay. Desperation draw. Burrow. Are you kidding me, game? Alright, so now they can play Karn and then get Grafdigger's Cage from the board. Come on, play Karn. I guess they don't have to get Grafdigger's Cage. If they get Sorcerer's Spyglass here, they do. Okay. If I draw a land, I can attack down Karn. Next turn they play the Spyglass, and then I bounce it. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Let's play around Catacombs, attack Karn. So they actually have to sort of name Ashiok here, or else I just have 2 lands and I can't. They're not close to Ugin. They're 2 lands away from Ugin. 1 land away from Ugin. But they are also running on out of time. I still have 5 minutes more than them. Okay. They have 2 lands with this? Okay. So I think play Uro. I'm gonna get a forest. Play this untapped. Untapped, defeated pools. Attack for 6. And now I can cycle a Shark Typhoon. So if they play Ugin, that's actually really good for me. If they don't, I just cycle the Shark Typhoon. Part of me wants to cast Shark Typhoon for the late game value, but it just gets swept up with Ugin, so there's no point. It and all the sharks. So I can get a shark 2, 4, 6, 8. Sure. Black. Black. Resolve. I don't think they can cast anything else because they don't have another black source they can use. Sure. Actually, maybe I should also Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I'm gonna Brazen Borrower. Mostly because it's plays around another extinction event where I still have a creature on the board. Okay. Eat up all the time you want. Oh, I can't actually Brazen Borrower here because I don't have double more blue. Okay. I should have actually tapped the blue. So 5, 6. I should have done that for 8. Oops. Oh well. Play a forest. Target forest. Attack for 9. So that's some mistakes there. I don't think it's gonna matter. In turn. Because if they have another board wipe, the Sharp Typhoon is lethal. Yeah, okay. They know about the Shark Typhoon. Okay, that's good. So I can either go for the win or go for the stall. I don't really have anything to stall. So I think I'm actually gonna... I can slow it down a little bit, bring in the Mystical Dispute. One less Uro, and that should be good. Yeah. So I could time them out, but I didn't change much. I have played a game where, in Modern, where game 1 went for like 40-something minutes, and then game 2, my deck couldn't win in like under 10 minutes against, you know, decently aggressive decks. So I just cited all of my win cons out and just kept all of my removal. And this is actually really good because I can Mystical Dispute something on 3, which is what I want. So I will definitely keep this. Because if I can Mystical Dispute like a turn 3 Karn, that would be great. Or even an Ugin. Either Ugin. But my opponent needs to select if they're gonna keep their hand. They have 9 minutes left. I have 15. They're starting to actually time out. Okay. Is this how I'm gonna win? I mean, that would be kind of disappointing. I mean, so would the timeout, but actually, I would have preferred the win that way because now I have to actually play it. Because they're probably gonna time out, honestly. Jeez, this one game's gone on for almost 40 minutes. Jeez. Today's video, 1 match. I don't know why I'm trying to mouse over this looking for a timer. It's right there. I'm dumb. They're still there. They changed the dog. But, okay, this time I think they're actually intentionally wasting my time. Okay. Brazen Borrower's good. Oh, you know, I can't Mystical Dispute turn 3 Karn because of ramp, but luckily this is not ramp. So they can't turn 3 Karn. I would have had to Brazen Borrower the Mana Rock. I'm gonna Growth Sparrow here. Just so I can get some ramp of my own going on. Negate's actually really good. I could actually Thoughtseize here. Yeah, Thoughtseize seems really good. So I can Thoughtseize. Oh. Okay, so I have an answer for Karn and Ugin. I do not have a good answer for Ulamog, so I think I have to take Ulamog here. And then, assuming I draw a land, I can... Actually, even if I don't draw a land, I can Brazen Borrower their idol. Slow them down. But I don't see any reason why they wouldn't play Karn here. I mean, I guess they could Hedron Archive. Actually, if they play Hedron Archive, I will just bounce it. Are they trying to play around Mystical Dispute? Yeah, okay. That resolves. We get the draw card. Okay. That's actually really good. Well, since I didn't draw a land, that's actually really good. I would prefer the land. So I can Thoughtseize here. Now they have 2 cards. Yeah, I'm still going to take one of the cards away. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of the cards away now. And then pass. And if all they do is just play Hedron Archive again, I will just run out Brazen Borrower to start attacking. And they are not playing around Mystical Dispute this turn. Right? 1, 2, these don't produce mana. So if I draw a land, I'm playing an untapped. Assuming it's an untapped land, I will definitely play Uro this turn. Otherwise, I'm leaving a mana for negate. Good. And I would actually like to draw another land for this, because that way, if they don't actually play Ugin, I can cast this Brazen Borrower, which I did. But if they play Ugin, I have Uro next turn. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play negate. Play Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Do I want to play the land? Or do I want to cycle this land? I think I want to cycle this land. And let's pass. I want to leave up Brazen Borrower and make it seem like I have something else. Yeah, I can do stuff. But I think I don't want to play Brazen Borrower just yet. But if they have Extinction Event, that's great. Oh, they're just going to draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're close to Ugin. Alright, so I'm actually going to just cycle. More Uro food. Alright, let's attack. Ashiok is not bad. I don't know if I want to play Ashiok, though. Definitely play this. Oh, let's pay 2 life. I'm ahead. Let's draw a card first. I can actually draw with Triumph. Let's draw with Triumph. Yeah, I'm actually going to No, I wanna save Ashiok. I wanna slow them down. I'm gonna play nothing. Because if they have Ulamog here, that's a problem. No, they can't have Ulamog yet. They're just gonna draw 2 cards. Okay, so they're still away from Ulamog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I am going to actually Brazen Borrower here, put them on a 2-turn clock. It's not good game, but okay. Let's shuffle. Let's get an island. Let's play Narset. Nissa doesn't help here. So I'm actually gonna play Ashiok and bounce one of the mana rocks. The one that comes when they tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can't so they can still play Ugin, but they cannot play Ulamog this turn. And then I have Nissa and Narset to follow up if they do have Ugin. Which I would be fine with, honestly. Because I might be able to beat them. Yeah, in this game, my life total doesn't matter. They're just replaying Guardian Idol, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they've got nothing. That's why they said good game. Okay, but they could still drew something off the top. Just attack. Let's actually activate Narset. If I hit a negate, then it's definitely a good game.
Just the trick for this.
Okay. They can activate Barons. Oh, so it's not actually a good game. I guess I could have played Nissa, but I want to see what they do first. And playing Nissa before attacks doesn't necessarily end the game. It just puts them at 1. Let's play this. But now it should be game with this negate in hand. Swamp. Plus Nissa. Swamp. And pass. So Ugin does not save them. Extinction Event doesn't save them. Now I should definitely have the game. Okay. Whew. That got me to platinum, so that makes me happy. I'm gonna play at least one more match. Alright, match 2? Depending how fast this goes, I might try to get another match in. Lurrus, okay, so this might actually be fast. It's either Arcanist or Auras, and this hand's actually pretty good against both of them. Don't really want Thoughtseize. I don't think it gets either matchup really.
maybe more than Oros, but it was good to get him off tempo. And then Ashiok will be a good finisher. Let me just check this real quick. Personally, I think I kind of want to play Auras right now because Auras is the rarer deck. I am winning 16 here. Okay, this is different. What's the other card in their hand? Looks like 2 lands. So there's absolutely no reason to pick either creatures. They just get it back with Claim. So I might as well take the Claim to Fame. And then on 3 I can exile these 2 creatures. I mean, these Helios punishments are really bad against me. I mean, they slow down some of my creatures, but that's about it. Catacombs and this. Not want to draw. Well, land's actually kind of good because now I can play Ashiok. The risk of playing Narset here, they don't actually have mana. The risk of playing Narset here is if they draw like a +1/+1, I can't remember what it's called. They won't draw a card, but they'll kill a Narset. Oh, but they might actually just play Stram too. Maybe that's actually the good play. I'm getting to play both creatures. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shuffle the deck first. I could use another blue source. No, actually, tap like this in case the card I find is Thoughtseize.
I have practiced against thoughtfulness.
Skeleton is not that great, actually. So it's good for Lurrus, and that's it. So it's normally white-blue auras. This is maybe 3-color auras. Alright, so let's search for the Narset.
Oh, your prowess.
Thoughtseize is actually very good here. Let's probably just take. Actually, taking the Stram's not very good. I actually have an answer for this riddle. Let's take one of the Helios punishments. Mostly, they don't. Actually, no, let's take this. I don't care about the Helios punishment. And I do want to play the one. That's what it's called. Now, I'm at risk of losing my Narset here, but they won't draw a card. Oh, no, they don't have card that they want me talking about. I should have taken this round. Honestly, this is fine. I can exile both and leave up Tail's End. now their hand's actually really bad. I don't think they actually have red for their pathway. You know what? Let's let that resolve. I'm gonna actually bounce with that shot. One, two, three, four, five. So now they have to exile when the healer has punishments, because they're not going to exile anything else.
Your heroics are but a dream to me.
Yeah, you can have that. Nope. This is where your journey ends, Lurrus. Beautiful. So that's +1. That's honestly should be game. Because now they can't get Narset off the battlefield. They only have one Helios punishment for the creatures. Yeah, I might as well Thoughtseize here. Doesn't hurt. Get rid of the ghost form.
All your fears are given.
Rise, my element friend.
So I definitely want the Thoughtseize game 2 and 3. Turn. Because I'm drawing 2 more cards during the next step, so. Alright. Scavenge doesn't seem bad here. Fail Push is good. Cry's good. Scavenge seems good. Brazen Borrower seems good. I don't actually want Physical Dispute against this deck. I don't want Aether Gust against this deck. I don't want Tail's End. It's only got like 5 targets. 5 good targets, I should say. I don't actually care about Nissa, or as many Nissas. Maelstrom Pulse is not bad. Merced's actually really good, so I want third. Maybe I don't want Brazen Borrower? No, it's early interaction. I want early interaction. I'm going to take out an Uro and a Hydrate Crisis, because I don't need to make a big crisis against this deck. So it's going to be a little bit, probably a little more rough on the draw. Game 2. But they're not the white-blue version, so they aren't bringing in counter spells. And that's the main reason why I didn't really bring in Mystical Dispute, because it doesn't really hit their stuff. I think this is fine. Because on turn 2 I can just bounce whatever they play. And I'm on the draw, I'll keep this. It's a little risky with 2 Nisses, but... I actually really like this artist. I have some of his prints. I believe they're signed. He's a really good designer, just artist in general, really. Okay, so since my opponent actually took a mulligan, do I take a mulligan now? I'm virtually at 6. I can get a new 6. That might be a little bit... Yeah, I think I'm on mulligan, actually, since they mulligan. That changes things. This is a little bit better. I'll keep this. I would like a blue source. Keeping 5 is rough. Okay, duress, sure. I mean, you take Fatal Push. Take Growth Spiral. Okay, I do not have a blue source. Then I drew a Growth Spiral anyways, okay. I have Fatal Push, so I might as well play this tapped. That didn't make any sense. And they missed land drop. Now I have a blue source. But there's no point in taking Growth Spiral at this point. Because I'm not really ramping. Sure. I have removal for that. Okay, yeah, I'll play that. Do I care about playing Scavengers right now? No. Well, if they brought in Duresses, they might have Thoughtseize. I will actually draw a card. I take 5, but I'm so far ahead. Alright, I'm gonna cycle that land. Yep, there's the Thoughtseize. Sure. The best card to take in this spot is the Scab to use. There's no point in playing... Okay, so I read this article by Reid Duke, I want to say like 6 years ago. There's no point... do I want to draw a card here? I'm going to be gaining some life back with that. Yeah, I'm going to draw a card. Can I Uro and Thoughtseize, or double Uro and Thoughteize this turn? Only if I draw land. So let's see if I draw land. I should have tapped differently. I'm not going to Thoughtseize this turn. So what the article basically said is that you need to learn when to Thoughtseize. Sure. Drawing, if you top deck Thoughtseize and you just cast it, it isn't all, or if you do that, it's not always the best move, especially if you're just playing Thoughtseize and then nothing else. So usually, first few turns of the game, in most formats, I'm fine with this. In most formats, you're playing it like the first 3 turns of the game. You want to be playing it the first 2 turns of the game, especially with older formats where there's a lot of combo, and you can, if you don't Thoughtseize, you can actually I'm actually gonna hold on to this Fatal Push. I could actually kill it right now, but Cry, or did they just concede? Okay, I'm gonna just finish what I'm talking about. I'd have to look for the article. But anyways, older formats, combo decks, you want to Thoughtseize them, first few turns of the game to tear apart that game. But usually, games 2 and 3, things are different. You know what you're playing against, so you don't always need to Thoughtseize turn 1. And you don't always want to play the Thoughtseize as soon as you draw it, like I did. I didn't need to. I want to save that Thoughtseize for that Lurrus, but there might be other things I want to take. And especially against control decks, if you can't play anything and you draw Thoughtseize, if you Thoughtseize away their only counterspell, but you can't follow it up with anything, they can just draw another. They can just top deck their own counterspell and take your threat, or counter your next threat. Whereas you can Thoughtseize them and then force them to be on the proactive, either counter that or have some other answer, and then the next spell that you play that turn resolves. So playing that Thoughtseize there, playing that Thoughtseize there on turn 3 or 4 and doing nothing was kind of pointless. Now, them playing Duress on turn 1 still works because they want to see my hand. They're a low to the ground, like, sort of combo deck, and they want to take certain cards out of my hand. I really think them taking that Growth Spiral was the wrong play, especially since I did not have blue mana. And as we saw in the game, I did not draw a blue source for 4 turns? 5 turns? I can't remember. So, and then I eventually drew a second one, so that didn't matter. Whereas the removal, they can at least pressure my removal. Because my removal is for their creatures before they get enchantments on them, versus I don't want to use my creature removal on their Duress. And so if they, even though I had 3 pieces of removal, they could have taken, say, the Eliminate, and now I have 1 less way of taking out Lurrus. I did have the Maelstrom Pulse, but I have 1 less way, and they might be able to overwhelm my removal. Because they took the Growth Spiral, I still had 3 pieces of removal. I drew the Cry, that they didn't know about, and they couldn't really pressure me. So, and at the end, I was thinking of, let me just let this resolve. I could have failed pushed, but because of how their enchantments work, and how Core Spirit Dancer works, is that it gets bigger. So, well, Cry takes out both SRAM and Core Spirit Dancer, not with an enchantment on the board. So that's why I was. It's less mana efficient. I'm not using my mana every turn, but I get that out of. I'm able to use a weaker removal spell that's a bit more situational against their deck, and still hold up Fatal Push for following turns. But they probably didn't have much else going for them at that point. So that took longer than I thought it would. I ranted a bit. This is going to be just under an hour with only 2 matches played, but I think that's fine. I think I played really well in those 5 games. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will try to look for that Reid Duke article. If I can find it, I will put it in the description. Other than that, thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Woo.